Alright, welcome back to Monster Train 2. Been doing a slew of Pyre of Dominion runs recently. Had, I think, 3 in a row wins. This was a separate one. Then we finally hit the wall with Umbra Awoken. Just couldn't get enough damage scaling on our Husk Hermit. I had a couple Shroud Spikes, but not much more to go on that. Up against Seraph of Dominion. Corruption Seraph as well. Alright, I still want to do at least one more today. Pyre of Dominion run. And we'll stick with everything else random. Shame to lose that streak, but it happens. Seem to top out at around 5 wins before I completely fall apart. Alright, we get Baron Grail paired with Stygian. Dominion Corruption Seraph again, Flesh Weaver, more mass, Kale, Damage Shield. We get 2 Pseudosciences, Energy Siphon, Guard of the Unnamed, and Cant Strats maybe on the board. Weaponized Prosthetic, I don't think so. Mixology, Reanimation Lab, I guess I'll take Mixology. Frenzied Swarm, Glacial Seal, Unnamed Tome. All quite nice. I think I'm gonna play... Unnamed Tome is amazing all the time. I'm gonna play Frenzied Swarm. We have no equipment, so Pincushion's a bit out of hand. I'll take the Titan Sentries. Frozen cards, we have no way to freeze cards, I believe, so I'll take Dante's Footstool. And this time around, it's weird that you can't see the run history here. Devour is not going to work at all, so we get to take Living Armory. And we will get going. We can go ahead and take this. And play like so. Yeah, we can take the 12. We're not gonna daze, so let's go ahead. Get some greens rolling here. The double layer of Hot Shark should work fairly well. Reanimate, Energy Siphon, Pseudoscience. Oh, I can't play Frenzied Swarm. Go for spikes. Not using Baron Grail at all at the moment. Mixology. Reanimate. Interesting thing about this fight is if you pull the boss forward, this gentleman in the back has nothing to do with the fight. Alright, what do you do here? I do it in the back. Alright, nice one. Collect my spoils. Alright, Forevermore Serum. It's alive. It's alive, probably not. So I'll take Forevermore Serum. This might be a hard run. Let's take Offering Token. Gonna hit the steel shop. Alright, quick dualism. So, okay, Siren of the Sea, Nameless Siren. Both good. I think Nameless Siren's a hair better in this game. I think in Monster Train 1, I was picking Siren of the Sea most of the time. So dualism is quite nice on her. And we can do extra health on a Titan Sentry. Go ahead and throw the gain more armor on Guard of the Unnamed. I think that's okay. At least in this point of the run. I will leave what we have for the moment. And now we can play... wonder if this is slightly wrong. Put the meat hook down here. Okay, seems alright. Should be doing these mixes on the middle floor, that's a mistake. Don't think there's any way for me to get this collector. Which is quite sad, TBH. Well, he's still there, because we dazed him. That's nice. Alright, let's mix again. Baron Grail, you are not part of the mix here, buddy. $205. Let's save the infusion for Siren. But it's quite alright, isn't it? Reanimate. Alright, this might just be a pure and can't duck. Insatiable hunger, explosive reaction, sanguine assistant. The tooth can go a long way here, so I'm going to take that. Offering token again. And I think unit upgrades are going to be the way to go here. Alright, Smidgestone is interesting. Need a hulking mass. I think that's a skip. Kenio Yorick. Gros Michel. We have one consume card. I think Kenio is pretty good if you're not playing really the consume path. So we'll take that. Reduce to 1. I think we can do... We'll do Nameless Siren here. Large stone. Let's look for Endless. Alright, multi-strike would have been nice. We do dualism on hook hand. It's a little secret here that he now applies daze to. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll fight the Weaver of Flesh. Alright. And how should we play it? I think Hot Shark downstairs, Cantors middle floor like usual. Could even throw Meat Hook here. I do wish Baron Grail had some purpose in this life. Alright. Let's take blues. Frostbite. Okay. Just get these incants rolling. Extra days. Meat Hook, you're in. And I'll do Frenzied Swarm here. It's kind of a misplay. But let's buy us some time. Alright, I think all that's fine. Let's do Pseudoscience and dump the shard. Alright, who gets the tooth here? I think Hot Shark. Got some rage. $346. Let's go ahead and get rid of this Ember. A lot of activity. And that'll do it. Cool. Alright, Gifts for Guard, Harness the Titan, Brain Transfer. The problem with Harness the Titan is we have no damage spells. It is a free incant though, and I think it's better than these other two. Not free, but cheaper. I'm actually gonna skip these. We're gonna take space. Trinkets healing or spells Stygian. Go right. Remove consume. Okay, it's a choice. I see Silophyte. We have a sweeper. I think I will skip. Baron Grail, you do not matter in the slightest in this run, unfortunately. I don't know if that's any good. Let's do Spell Chain, Frenzied Swarm, reroll. Intrinsic. Let's do it. Baron Grail. Sure. Alright, get the tooth out. We'll go for greens, I suppose. Let's not daze. Let's play Frenzied Swarm twice here. Get that tooth in play. Alright, let's do cheaper spells here. See if we can get to the where we want to be. Not quite. Yeah, it kind of sucks to have your champion be completely useless. Oh, he's still dazed. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's... Oh, still doesn't die, huh? Stays you twice. Prevent the pyre damage. I think we should be out of it by now. Purple. I don't think this matters. Just play the thing. All right, are we in trouble here? We might be. We very well might be. Rage. Enough damage, shield maybe. Oh, he's just chopping right through me. We do win, okay. Run is the Titan, so funny. I have so many cards that like just don't do anything. Oh, and I hit the wrong guy. Alright, whatever. Continuing on. Organ Harvester, Mixology, Replicator Ray. I could play Organ Harvester, it's something to do. Ice Storm is alright here. Definitely want to hit the duplication. Alright, we do see holdover. Alright, this is a bit tricky. Let's check the alcove first. Worthy Sacrifice reanimates Fecundity. So I still want Endless on this Titan Sentry. Could do Guard of the Unnamed reanimate 3. I think that's okay. So you don't want to put a holdover on this Frenzied Swarm, I think, because this one will show up and they'll cancel each other out. Discard your hand. What a bummer. Guess we'll just do Offering Token. And that can go with Spell Chain. Yeah, Ice Storm is our only damage card. Alright, I'm still fine with what I have. I do want a second Nameless Siren. Baron can be tossed. Let's play the bad meat hook down here. Just get my incants up. Alright, the tooth comes out, says the dentist. Alright, we are getting a little bit stunned here. Play this. Let's come down here. Whoop. Alright, bottom floor gets wiped. Corruption's not doing us any favors here. Okay. Let's not incant, I think. Let's play one mixology. Gosh, more incanters. Do one pseudoscience, days twice. Nice healthy win. Playing lots of spells that I absolutely do not need to. Maybe just one more Nameless Siren and we should be good. Horrify says Dazed on it. I think I will take that. Replicate Array. We just don't have enough equipment in the deck. Surgical Strike doesn't matter. I'll play another Ice Storm. Alright, we're going to look for Endless here. Do Titanite. Could do Health. Another Dualism? Sure. Let's reroll at this point. Alright, no Endless. Which is just crazy to me, man. Like, what are you doing here? Alright, well. Pseudoscience isn't doing a whole lot. Let's get rid of that card. I want to make sure we see our Daze cards as often as possible in this Seraph fight. Don't have enough weapons. Reanimation Lab, not really. Let's take Blithering. Okay, and we will keep playing mostly on the middle floor. We have Dante's Footstool, I forgot about that. And let's get this sentry down. Alright, all meat hooks come preloaded with dualism. Not quite getting it done up there, are we? Alright, let's see what we can do about this. Looks like the honeypot will be floating up. Let's pull you forward. Alright, we are clearing the floors now. That's good news. Hot Shark on the bottom is not taking any damage. A little bit now. Alright, Baron Grail, sure, buddy. Get in there. Let's get rid of Harness the Titan. We can play both of these mixologies. See some spikes. We'll daze twice, we'll daze 4 times. Five Ember to play with. Oh, we've got a guy who's not dying here, is he? What the heck, bro? Alright, enter. In this game, sometimes you just have to discard the champion. Alright, let's play this Ember. It's pretty nice. Free token, sure. Get rid of this. Sirens are at 300 attack. Let's pull this gentleman forward. Let's see what we can do about this, huh? Reanimate 3. Reanimate 4. Cannot get to that backman. Okay. Bonk. In this position, what I would like to do is lots of daze. I'm gonna daze this guy as much as we can. Lost by sure. Let's play this up here. Hopefully I don't take any damage from that. Not gonna do the math. Or it might kill me, I don't know. No. Alright, GG. Lots of days in this deck. It's nice to see. Ancient Synergy, 26 damage. Wow. Minds of their own. None of equipment scrap for parts. Nah. At this point, I think I'll take a draw. Alright, we're gonna dupe again. Baron Grail, you are completely useless. Sorry to say. Echo Vault, interesting. I do want one more siren. Let's go ahead and take the Echo Vault. Meat shield is fine. Reroll. Let's take Overgrowth. That's pretty silly. Put Boiler Room on Deploy. Probably should have taken Ember. But that's alright. We'll leave this off feeling pretty strong. Oh, big hand. Yeah. And you can't put Baron down. I think that's okay. Put Echo Vault there. Alright, well, let's see what we can dig up in this deck. Got our other nameless. It's pretty nice. Don't need to play Horrify. I can play the Serum. Alright. Oh, that's nice. I feel like we have clearing damage already. Get that tooth out. Backliner lives, but the Frostbite should take care of it. 490. Almost there. Tooth can go there. Frenzied Swollen. I haven't seen my meat hooks. Where are they? Sure. Really? Looking good. Mixology. Let's get them spikes. And they don't show me spikes. Unbelievable. Alright, that's all fine. This looks kind of bad. Guys, that's not good. Spikes. Spikes. Dee, 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 dee. You know, I might just die here. This could be a real problem. A real problem indeed. I think these spikes are gonna wreck me. Oh wow. I did not expect that. Let's try to get rid of these ruins. Alright, we're gonna let that go. Somehow the sirens only take 8 damage. Weaponized prosthetic mixology again. Reanimation lab, new. Crystal seed, sure, it's an incant. Full 0. Alright. Endless? Ancient Pyre Tap? I think we gotta hunt for Endless here. There it is. Alright, good enough. Give me one more Siren. I think we have the space for it, if I'm not wrong. If I am wrong, oh well. Alright, there's some stuff in here that I don't necessarily need, but I'm okay fighting with what we got. Alright, Echo Vault. Maybe Ancient Fire Tap was the way to go here. Alright, I think we're okay. So what do I have? Alright, there's 2 more Nameless Sirens. So we're gonna meet hook upstairs. Alright, let's put all the meat hooks there, that's fine. Gonna take a minute to spin up all my spells. Tooth is not so important at the moment. Let's play Mixology. Alright, that's pretty nice. Double Daze the Seraph. Alright, next Siren in. Play the spells, man. Just play the spells. Yeah. Alright, not quite enough, is it? Top floor's fine. Do I want to daze both? I don't think so. Hot Shark on the bottom does so well in this fight. That endless pickup was so key to this whole thing. Alright, frontliner is dying. Stack that reanimates. Regen. More days. Let's do it here. More damage. Wow, okay. One wave remaining. I think we're fine. Don't discard that. Let's discard this one. Alright, let's see the Big Days card if we can find it. Horrify, sure. Give me the tooth. Alright, we do need to spike now this turn. He still dies, wow. We can replay the Endless Shark. And I think if we don't, we're gonna lose. Oh wow. That honestly surprises me. Let's get him in. Alright, clean fight. GG. Line up the women. Alright, Endless Shark at the bottom. Let's do Guard of the Unnamed in the middle. Alright. Let's get going. Can't really daze entropy, can we? I think Baron Grail is not long for this world. Actually, our middle shark is going to be looking a little rough, too. Yeah. Alright, so long, Baron. This may be a problematic fight. And it is indeed looking that way, isn't it? Oh God. That's right, there's a sweeper here. Alright, is there any way around this? I should not have done this, I think. Alright, we have to start over, sadly. And I'm going to play a meat hook down. Alright, we can do this. Let's build up a blue for a minute. Alright, meet Firelight. And I think we blast this fool, and then Frenzied Swarm here. Everybody dies, that's great, wonderful. Alright, Shark, you're in. Nowhere to put this last Siren. And she can get dumped. Greens, please. And we can use Echo Vault on the bottom for Firelight. Alright, the shark just wants to die, doesn't he? Discard you, let's discard you. Alright, Firelight. Alright, end turn. Alright, let's get rid of some of this riffraff. I think Overgrowth. Definitely want to play Firelight down here. I'll scroll up and then start discarding. Regen 4. Not going to be enough. Alright, Shark, you're in. I'll put Firelight down here. How we doing? 600. Dude's swinging for, hang on, 34. Long reloads on the Titan fight. Alright, so we do need to play Harness the Titan. Stun the man. Let's get this assistant in. Alright, we may do this yet. Or not at all. Okay. And who the heck is killing me here? Oh god. Y'all, we have screwed up. Wow, look at this. Incredible. Just get wiped. Unreal. Try it again. Let's play like so. Card draw is a bit of an issue. Misplay there. Alright, let's mix. Try to get this frontliner to live a hair longer. Wow, no reanimate at all. Do not want to Frenzied Swarm downstairs. Let's just Frenzied Swarm here. We see that one again. Nope. Wow. Incredible. Reanimate, please. Thank you. Regen 10, not good enough. So many curses in this fight, my god. Throw that shark away, I suppose. Okay, shark dies. Let's go up here. Okay, I think do Firelight. We'll do the infusion. Load them up, whatever. This may be a mistake. Oof. Oofda. shark dies. Shit, I don't know. Stupid tooth off of me. Alright, this floor is gonna be bad, I think. Oh, hold on. Let's get double Pyrolite here. Very fragile floor. We are hanging in there. Oh god, look at the health. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to play the shark because I played the stupid... Nah. Alright, let's... Okay, Pyrolite. I think this overgrowth carapace was an error. We will soon find out. Alright, Pyrolite not needed. We need to get back to the backliners here, so... Let's get an energy siphon. Alright, 1,000 is very nice. Sweepers again, huh? Thank God there's my Frenzied Swarm. Oh, and I can't play it. Alright, restart the turn, unfortunately. We wait for the long reload. Watching the flame, watching the flame. Last turn. I believe it is. Maybe. Oh my god. Y'all for real? Oh my lord. Savagery, you piece of shit. And there's my Frenzied Swarm. $500 damage. $100. Oh. Yeah, what do I even do here? And they all get buffed. One more try, one more try. So we did have more luck with that particular Titan Sentry. Endless is downstairs, let's do that. The room goes here. So very frustrating. Alright. Get our shitty greens rolling. If we can't get it done this time, I will be throwing in the towel. Looks good. Just dump the Frenzied here, I think. Meat hook for the greater good. Pick Firelight downstairs, Single Assistant in, Mixology. Alright, everyone dies. Probably where we switch over our sharks. Let's not play the Forevermore Serum. Firelight. What should we do here? No, don't play the Shark's Tooth. Just one more Firelight. Only 10 health on these nameless sirens is throwing a wrench. Coming up my works. Alright, looks bad. Play the shark. Everything's fine. Let's play Firelight downstairs. Minus 51. Let's actually mix. Play that, yeah. The storm. Alright, getting some good reanimates now. Firelight played downstairs. A little stunny stun. Let's go ahead and juice the shark now. Alright, no more Firelights necessary. Alright, we get wiped. Get mega wiped. Oh my god. Just get blown out of the water, man. And they all go, are you kidding me? Y'all, one more try, I swear to God. This is so close. So frustrating. Oh my God. Resolve, resolve, resolve. Guess we'll do 3. Alright, that might be the key. Gotta double bag it with these sharks. $29, is it enough? Probably not. Meat hook. Alright, let's get Firelight down there. Mixology with the greens. Alright, I'm feeling good about this double shark setup. Fortify. Okay. Hot shark. Oh my god, so many incants here. Zero reanimate to be found. Incredible. Whoop. Alright, I think at this point I'm going to switch the sharks up. Frenzied Swarm is just not showing up often enough. And now they both do. Incredible. Reanimate. Okay. It's energy siphon. Alright, that's a kill. It's nice. Unfortunately, I'm going to hold on to the other nameless. I don't know why, but... energy siphon there. How do I kill you? That's bad. Okay. What are we at? Alright, we're done with Pyrolite. The hell do we do with this thing? Oh, right, the stupid silencer. Well... we're gonna get hit for 30-something here. Wow, incredible. That was very, very frustrating. A little upset. A little upset with that performance. All right, what happened? So number 1, Baron Grail, useless. And here I think you call out your Nameless Sirens, my Nameless Sirens, and the various sharks that were trying to keep us alive, but kind of fell in the end. Baron Grail completely useless. This is probably the worst champion you can pick up for Pyre Dominion. Maybe could have... no, I don't think it would have worked. Yeah, but sharks out in front, trying to incamp for the Sirens, offering token. I do think that Frenzied Swarm should have been on holdover. I should have just taken holdover on this anyway. Well, that was rough. But I tried. Alright, that's going to do it for this one. If you did enjoy it, please do leave me a like, subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. You can find me on Twitch as well. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.